Damn!
Hat Chat!
That's right, it's the Hat Chat podcast, episode 206, with your hosts, Chris Trott.
Ross Hornby.
Chris Trott.
You can't be me. You can't be me.
If you don't know who I am and you've just joined in, this is the first time you've ever listened to this podcast, I hope this is an absolute doozy because we want you to stick around. Thank you very much to our Patreons for supporting the podcast. We really appreciate it. If you want to help us, please go there, patreon.com/hatfilms. Thank you also to our other members all throughout the Hat Chatosphere who are looking after us at this very moment.
That's right.
Today we're going to be talking about some extremely important things, aren't we, Ross?
Well, I just want to thank Yaka Maraka for sending in a fingal because
That was
not
great.
many people do, and that was actually a really good, crazy, bombastic one.
It's also longer than the intro, obviously, so listen at the end
Dennis
for the
is in
full.
it.
Dennis from Always Sunny in
There's a
Philadelphia.
little sample in there.
cameo of Dennis.
So
It's
look
funny.
forward to that at the
Yeah.
end. And of course, you can send in your fingal, good or bad, to hatchat@hat-films.com. And we look
Yeah.
forward to hearing it and pussing it
We
at the
also
start.
play the bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're
decide.
scraping the barrel, aren't
We
we?
are scraping the barrel. I don't want to be scraping the barrel. I want to have at least two to choose from.
Would you go over a waterfall in the barrel?
Otherwise, we just go back to
What?
the original. Sorry?
Would you go over a waterfall in a barrel?
No. What,
Like
in
The Hobbit?
The Hobbit.
No, people have done it.
People do that.
People have gone over like
How deep?
Niagara Falls. People have gone over barrels, over Niagara Falls in
Is
a
the
barrel.
barrel sealed?
Somebody went down with their own cat. Somebody went down in a barrel with a cat in it
Why would they do that?
because they're crazy.
But what about the cat?
Google it. Woman goes over waterfall in barrel with cat.
I've typed in cat barrel waterfall. It's starting to show me.
There's a lot of
waterfall
products,
products.
like barrel-style cat trees.
This refers to the historical event of Annie Edson Taylor's plunge over Niagara Falls with a cat in a barrel, or a general description of cat-themed water fountains. Oh, that's because I just put in cat barrel waterfall.
The Niagara Falls stunt.
In 1901,
Wow.
a 63-year-old school teacher named Annie Edson Taylor became the first person to survive going over Niagara Falls in a
What about the cat?
custom-built oak and iron barrel.
Did the cat survive?
I was there.
The cat's
You-
dead.
you
It was
couldn't
in
have been there.
1901. The
How would
cat's
I have known
dead
about
now.
it?
You can learn about history
The
Without
cat
being there.
survived.
without being there.
No.
It's incredible. It's whether you choose to believe it or not.
It is all nonsense from
It's all nonsense.
pre-1988.
She
Yeah.
sent the cat first on her own
Oh.
to test it.
And then did it again with the cat in the barrel.
She tested it with first.
Come
with the
on,
cat.
baby, we're going back in the
Cat-
barrel.
The cat survived the plunge unharmed. Surely they were a little bit shaken up. It's still a drop.
It is a big
At
drop.
the end of the day, you're in a barrel dropping.
They
They always
put like
land on their
padding
feet, though,
on.
don't
They
they?
put padding on the
Not if they're in a barrel.
in a circular barrel, which way's down.
The one without the lid.
Yeah, whichever way is like you're not stood on.
It's not circle
The part
either. It's
going
a
down.
cylinder.
Are they in a barrel, like
convex
sealed?
cylinder.
Is it sealed?
Yeah,
guess so,
yeah, it's
yeah.
got to be watertight.
I see.
You're going over a waterfall. You can float down and then
The
drop.
impact must be insane
Well, yes,
because you're in a wooden device hitting water.
yeah,
That's going to be a horrible impact.
yeah, but like not as bad as doing it without the barrel. I'd say. If somebody said, "Do you want to go down in the barrel or not the barrel?" Which would you choose?
I'll choose barrel, please.
If you want to go down in a barrel with a cat in it or not with a cat in it.
No cat, please. I'd rather not the cat tearing me up inside this watertight barrel.
Oh man, yeah. So yeah, that happened.
The barrel was
That's
pretty big.
crazy.
It's like a custom barrel that's like
It's almost her
tapered
height.
at the bottom slightly. Yeah.
She barely
She
needs
doesn't.
to
I mean,
crouch.
sorry, we do have a photo. We can't bring it up right now, but she doesn't look like a daredevil.
No,
Maybe that was like near the end of her career.
Yeah.
she was
You know.
hoping it would kill her. She had
What do you mean
toothache, and
this
that was-
picture?
she's like, "I can't go to a dentist.
And
Not
no one's
in
going to look after my
1901.
cat.
Who's going to look after my cat? You're coming with me, Pharaoh style. Would you
Was she
do things
buried
Pharaoh
in-
style?
Huh?
Would you do things Pharaoh style with your animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
fuckers.
They don't deserve to go to anywhere else. And they have to.
You're coming with me.
Yeah, they have
Would you leave loads of food out?
No, they eat my body, which I think is a cool way to go.
She died in
Don't you think?
1921, aged 82.
Nice.
It's pretty good going, isn't
What
it?
a badass in
Considering,
early
like,
20th
yeah,
century.
The early 20th century, you're like making it to 82 is pretty good. I don't
It's
actually
really
know if
good.
that's-
Do
yeah.
you reckon the Niagara Falls stunt helped?
I think that helped her become like a badass, but she died penniless apparently. Public donations were sought to pay the costs of her funeral. That's never
Did they
good, is
bury
it?
her in her barrel?
You hope so.
Hang on, it does say that she attributed her bad health and near blindness to her trip over the falls.
Wow.
Fuck. Yeah, that makes sense.
Was the
So-
bad health being horribly crumpled and barrel shaped?
I think so. But, like, I mean, you've probably seen worse on Jackass. I
Yeah.
mean, that is a long drop. What's the drop on...
She was doing a pre-Jackass, though.
How high do we think it's going to be? 150 meters? It's too far, isn't it?
I have no idea. 80? It's 187 feet.
Oh, okay. So like 70 meters.
And the American, so that's the horseshoe falls,
No,
which
that's
is the one she went down.
50 meters.
And the American falls are about 176 feet.
Right.
54
So yeah,
meters.
57 meters
57.
for the main one she went down. It's a big drop.
Big drop.
Big drop.
Big drop.
I mean, how fast can you run a 50-meter sprint or dash? If you're
I have
American?
no idea. Usain Bolt did
1500.
it in like
Can you
12
run
seconds.
faster than she can fall?
Unlikely.
Okay.
To be honest with you, the terminal velocity of a human being is like 270 miles an hour.
What
so-
about a barrel?
Well, probably more aerodynamic than a human being, so probably about the same.
Are there rocks at the bottom? Is that it? Or is it just a huge... It's just into a huge body of water.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
And also, like, waterfalls have a deep,
They have
like,
a pit.
section, where it's been hollowed out.
It's been eroded.
It's where all the
over
gold gets trapped if
Yeah.
you're mining
Pirates
for
have
gold.
to put chests behind them as well.
Well, that as well, but that's slightly
They
different.
have to put chests behind the waterfall.
Yeah. If there's not one there, it's bad luck. You
Yeah.
get cursed.
Same as video games, right? There's always a secret behind a
You've
waterfall.
gotta be, if you're not.
Such few video games actually have things behind the waterfalls, and I'm always disappointed when I look behind one. Why put in
It's
a
a
water
message
feature
to
like
any
that without
developers.
secrets? You know,
Hide stuff behind a waterfall.
Lazy, isn't it?
it's lazy.
Probably just bought off a marketplace somewhere and stuck in a game.
I think it's disrespectful.
To who?
Gamers. To gamers.
To gamers.
In general.
Yeah.
I put on here an announcement for our channel because...
So they're on it.
No, but like for YouTube releases, like a video release thing.
Oh wow, because we're so concrete for December.
Yeah.
We're locked in.
We are locked in. But also from the 7th of December, there will be weekly releases of Crockman to everyone. So
My
if you were
God.
like, oh shit, I didn't actually catch it, or...
I don't even know what that is,
I'm not
Ross.
a member.
What is Crockman?
It's a D&D series that we did. We built a custom set
Doesn't use
for it and
that
everything.
system.
Doesn't use that system.
Oh, sorry, it's not a
No, that
D&D,
is the
but
term
it's-
people use.
It's a term I would imagine most people are aware of. What is the system? It was
Genesis.
Genesis.
Yeah, spelled with Y, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is very similar to the Star Wars role-playing system with the successes, failures, like coloured dice thing.
It's a tabletop role-playing series where these guys get to inhabit a half-human, half-Crockerman hybrid character and go on some crazy escapades in the hopes of stopping this crazy Blade Runner-esque dystopic future vision of Elon Musk.
Neon Musk at the time, right?
Neon Musk.
Did we call him
I think
Neon
we
Musk?
went neon, yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. It was very good, and it was filmed in a custom set with custom dice, with custom all sorts. Trott did a very good job being a DM for it all, and we hope everyone enjoys it.
And we really went through all different kinds of temperature throughout that series. Some days we were wearing coats.
Coats, yeah.
It was really cold sometimes,
Yeah,
so we
difficult.
really grinned and bared it through.
It was a bunker. I mean, we were in a Crockerman survival bunker, weren't
Yeah,
we?
we were.
So that's why
really living the experience.
we're an elite troop of rebel Crockermen.
Yeah, so look forward to that coming out if you haven't seen that already.
Yep.
Weekly from
Every Sunday from
December.
7th of December, which is
this
if
Sunday.
you're listening to this now.
It's out.
It's already
First
out.
one's out.
Should be out, yeah.
In fact, the first one was out previously, but we're going to re-release it so it's easier.
Yes, people can follow it.
Yeah.
And then we'll put it all in the playlist and you can just click and watch it all. It's all good, so yeah. So if you're not a member, that is available to you, and that will be available to you in little bite-sized chunks. I say bite-sized chunks. How long are they? About an hour and a bit?
An hour and a bit each, and there's
Yeah.
14 episodes, so it's going to be a big, nice thing to tuck into
Over the next
over the next...
14 weeks.
Yeah. It's a long time, isn't it?
Long
Superb.
time.
Superb Al.
Still quicker than Stranger Things Season 5 coming out.
Well, when is the next part of that coming out? I've not
Fuck
watched.
knows.
Coming out Christmas Day, isn't it? Why the fuck are we promoting it?
We shouldn't. We aren't.
What?
I was shitting on it.
What? I'm defending it. What funny things have been happening in the world, Ross? I see you've got some links there.
Yeah, these are some.
Tell us about
this
it.
is a link from a while ago. It's about butt breathing.
Oh, butt breathing.
And butt breathing might soon be a real medical treatment.
What?
Okay.
Nobel-winning research could one day be used to treat people with blocked airways or clogged lungs. Last year, a group of researchers won the 2024 is that IG or LG Nobel Prize in Physiology for discovering that many mammals are capable of breathing through their anus. Did you know this?
No.
You've read
Not
about
that
this before?
lots of them did, but I know that
Yeah.
some did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to guess why and how they want to do this.
the same. Let's just see what the process
know the
is.
why.
Well, yeah, because they want to
Blockages.
treat people with blocked airways or clogged lungs with promising results that bring rectal
Or as a
oxygen
choice.
delivery one step closer to medical reality.
Thank God.
Um,
And science.
How
Thank
much of the
science.
population have a blocked?
A lot.
don't-
I mean, people die not just through like chronic asphyxiation, like where it's, well, like sudden asphyxiation, where you choke to death instantly, but also people die because their body is just not putting enough oxygen into them over time, and so like stuff like pneumonia would be an example of that, like chronic bronchitis, TB, all these things slowly suffocate you over time.
Tim Burton.
So if you can, yes, Tim Burton was involved. And I mean, I imagine things like dialysis are sometimes used to help people do this because you can reoxygenate blood using that. But if you could just chuck a hose or something up somebody's butt and start oxygenating their body, because obviously you've got a very
that what the Nobel
absorbent
Prize
layer
one is
within your
doing?
butt.
I feel like they might be doing that because,
Yeah.
like,
Hose.
well, you're not just gonna be puffing through your asshole. Like, you're not gonna be like, all right, let me just open up the airways,
Yeah.
pull apart my cheeks, and start butt breathing. Like, it's not just something you can just go. I'm gonna huff.
Imagine you're breathing, but don't breathe.
You're like, oh, suddenly both my main airways have been blocked. I'm now gonna choose my anus
Air
and start
comes out.
breathing in.
So why doesn't air go back in?
Great question.
Well, no, you can suck air in.
Yeah, but it doesn't
You
go to
may be
your
able
lungs,
to.
does it?
You suck air in.
Follow the
it's
track
more of a case
from
of
your
like
butt.
you need to like
Goes to your
oxygenate
esophagus, right?
the inside of the intestines.
Then there's a valve which stops food going into your lungs. So are they trying to redirect air past that valve into lung? Are you
I
breathing?
think
No.
no, they're trying. No,
What?
no,
Are you breathing all the way through your intestines?
No, 'cause you-
let's
ins-
find out what they say.
The inside of your
'cause-
butt is like it's like why suppositories work, right? When you take medication by up
Just
your
goes
butt.
to the bloodstream.
Because it's a really sort of
I want to go to the
absorbent
lungs, so-
kind of area. So I imagine if you saturated that area with oxygen, then that might actually increase the oxygen levels in your blood.
But don't they want people to breathe?
I don't think they're going to ask people to start breathing through their ass. I imagine it's a passive delivery method.
What's the point of the Nobel Peace Prize?
Well, because-
thinking. Sorry, I think you're thinking. So let's say, okay, there's an assailant. He's got you around the throat. Your throat's now blocked.
I'm smiling.
Your nose is blocked. You can't breathe now.
Yeah, I know what's happening here.
And you're thinking, do you know what? I can actually
Oh,
breathe
no.
through my ass.
Yeah,
And you want to just
yeah.
somehow pucker the ass and suck in some
Oh,
oxygen.
yeah, like that.
That's not how. You can't do that.
Well,
It's more
why
akin
are they
to
winning
bum
prizes?
vaping.
Well,
Why are they winning prizes?
It says that. Okay, so
This is fucking bullshit. I think this is wasted research.
it says here that this came out of some COVID-19 pandemic
yeah,
research.
that makes sense because people were struggling to oxygenate even though they were
associated
free.
shortages of ventilators and artificial lungs to assist patients breathing and prevent respiratory failure.
Stupid.
The Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center team took their inspiration from the humble loach, a freshwater bottom-dwelling fish found throughout
Sounds like you.
Eurasia and northern Africa. The loach, along with sea cucumbers, which you know those little
Yeah,
fuckers
yeah,
which kind
yeah.
of look like penises.
We learned about that.
I've caught. Yeah, we've seen loach. Yeah, they're great little fish.
Yeah.
Love a loach.
Employs intestinal breathing, i.e. through the anus.
Intestinal breathing.
So
And
that
they make
does-
a sound like.
So rather than gills to survive under hypoxic conditions, thanks to having lots of capillary vessels in its intestine.
Yeah.
The technical term is enteral ventilation via anus, EVA.
Oh, like a space person might do. EVA. That's what it's called when you go outside. Extravehicular something or another.
Yeah, well, it's different though. So
You don't wanna get these
enteral
confused, do you?
ventilation via anus. No, you don't want to mix those.
We're
up.
going to EVA. Amazing. Do I get to see space? No,
Wow.
you do not. You're going to be breathing through your asshole, buddy.
They thought it might be possible and undertook experiments with mice and micro pigs to test that hypothesis.
Fucking micro pigs.
On mammals. They drew upon
Yeah.
earlier research by Leyland Clark, also of Cincinnati Children's Hospital, who invented a perfluorocarbon liquid called oxycyte.
So they
as a
need this
possible
special
form of
liquid
artificial
too.
blood.
Why can't you just suck in oxygen and breathe it out? Why can't they make that happen?
Well, you know they had to put those things on people's heads in COVID because it was a positive pressure device that would force oxygen into their body because regular pressure wasn't enough. So I guess you maybe have to do that, but with the butt. So you create a positive. You
What if
feel
we get,
so
like,
bloated.
surely
What's wrong
What would you use
with-
like one of those pumps you inflate like an airbed?
An airbed with.
I was
Put it
thinking
on
more
your
like
arse and blow.
a Smithy bellows.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm so bloated all the time. Oh,
Oh, my stomach.
oh.
So they didn't redirect air to go up your butt into your lungs and back out your butt
They said
again.
that vision never materialized, although it did provide a handy plot point for the 1989 film The Abyss, in which a rat is able to breathe in a similar liquid.
Yeah.
And Oxycyte was ideal for the group's 2021 Nobel-winning efforts. The experiments involved intraanally administering oxygen gas or a liquid oxygenated perfluorocarbon
Oh, interesting.
to the unfortunate rodents and porcines.
So it's a liquid oxygen.
Yeah.
So there's like a gel that's showing up the arse of all these animals.
These
I've seen
animals
quite a lot of
enemas.
sci-fi
They gave the
movies.
animals
Loads of
enemas.
animals.
They gave them enemas, yeah.
It's like amino fluid, really.
They then induced respiratory failure and evaluated the effectiveness of the intraanal treatment.
And
the
it was
result, both
good.
treatments were pretty darned effective
A lot of smiling
at
rats.
staving off respiratory failure with no major complications.
What would happen
There
if
is an illustration. I don't
Is that
know
rat
how
smiling?
to...
I could start a new research, I
Look at
think.
this illustration. So it's,
What would you
I feel like
research?
there's a pathway
picture
that
there.
they're not
Alright.
utilising.
it's just
wow.
they've got it's like a drawing. I mean, I could probably show. There's a drawing of somebody on their side. Oh, it's not going to show.
Blown out.
But like, there's someone on their side with a tube up their ass, and then it's attached to a drip.
Yeah.
So
This might genuinely save quite a few
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
quite funny, really, that this is going to save the lives.
And it was just butt breathing.
Butt breathing.
It's all along.
But did you butt breathe when you were there? Yeah. They managed to make me butt breathe.
What I think should really happen,
Yeah.
none of this bullshit, is I like the liquid oxygen idea, and I think we should start collecting amniotic fluid from pregnant women.
Oh,
When their waters break, there should be a government-provided bucket that should be worn at all times close to due date. Collect all that up, and then we can store people in vats,
right.
kind of like a womb outside the womb, for people to just go back to the amniotic fluid breathing.
And you want to do that? Why?
Why do they want to do butt breathing?
Because people are dying.
Yeah, same. Same, for sure. Why can't
All
we
right.
do
Well,
that?
yeah. Okay. Cool. Like the vats are going to be expensive. I think people underestimate the price of a vat. Like, are you wanting them to be clear? Do you want people to see in?
I want to see it.
Right. So like that much thick glass. You're gonna have to like maybe go down to the aquarium.
Acrylic.
Acrylic plastic.
Yeah.
It's not going to be clear enough for you though. You won't get enough detail.
You can get some
Pretty clear acrylic. You can, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But can you make? You can make curved acrylic. I
It's
presume.
going to take a lot of buckets of amniotic fluid from waters breaking.
And you're just asking to gather that up.
There's probably a way to synthesize it, but I'd like to gather it.
We're not going to look into that part of the
Donations
science.
only.
Oh man, gross. What else we got today, Ross?
Just found one here saying a raccoon gets drunk, wrecks an ABC store. Now he's on a T-shirt. Basically, the raccoon was found face down next to a toilet. Apparently, got drunk on some alcohol fluids.
Poor little guy. He's
The
just
liquor store.
he's like on his front,
He is-
legs and arms spread out next to the toilet. Nearly made it to the toilet. Bless him.
Didn't
Right
make it.
next to the toilet, and then obviously then someone's turned that into a T-shirt which says "trans."
Oh
panda.
shit! You can see
There's
the
so
store.
many broken bottles.
So
of
by the looks of
liquor.
things, an ABC store is just like full of bottles of
It's just
wine
an
and
liquor
booze.
store, yeah.
And he made it to the store toilet.
And maybe he
passed
just
out.
drank some of the liquids and got shit-faced and went to the toilet.
What a night.
There's no signs of the raccoon being hurt, although I don't know if raccoons getting drunk is a good thing for them. I'm
No.
sure it's pretty bad. $250 worth of spirits,
And now
Destroyed.
it's a T-shirt.
and then someone's gone and put "trashed panda" on a T-shirt there. That's,
Pretty clever.
yeah. It's apparently raised some... How much did that raise?
What for?
I don't know.
For rehab.
For the raccoon.
Is this first
You need
one
to get
said-
your life back on track, man. You could be somebody. You could be a
The
raccoon.
drunk raccoon turns philanthropist and raised $93,000. But what? But for who?
For himself.
Trashed panda.
Where the hell are you, bloody?
Raising money
information?
does sound like they're raising for a cause, right?
It does, doesn't it? But it
Follow the
sounds-
numbers.
It
Follow
might-
the money.
It might just be for themselves.
While this raccoon gave us all a much-needed laugh, our officers handle hundreds of calls each year involving wildlife, stray animals, and emergencies requiring specialised
Getting
training and equipment.
battered.
So it's
Getting
for Hanover
absolutely
County Animal
trolleyed.
Protection Shelter.
Okay.
So yeah, they're raising money for that. 93k. That's pretty good for a
Good.
drunk panda.
Yeah.
I think they
Uh,
should raise money for
trash
like a
panda.
nightclub for animals.
What? Just to
Nightclub.
like socialize.
Well, that guy was
He also
clearly
likes
looking
to
for a
drink.
good time.
Yeah.
and just made it to the toilet.
true, yeah.
If he had a club to go to,
Someone
he could
again.
dance that off.
Maybe youth clubs for young raccoons as well.
Yeah.
Could help keep them off the streets.
Why aren't we thinking outside the box?
Or
about these
inside the
things?
box.
Or inside
just
the box.
very much just traditional.
Just youth clubs.
Just
yeah.
youth clubs. Maybe the odd apprenticeship.
He couldn't have been older than like a year,
No.
2 years old.
How long do they live? Not very long if they're drinking that much.
Not they're drinking that much, yeah.
Poor
So they
little
need a
buggers.
place to like let off steam, you know. Try some Class A's.
A raccoon on I'll take drugs. What's wrong with him? He is so cuddly. What
Also,
else?
there's a company here called Babbel that have released the most mispronounced words of 2025.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Louvre one of them?
Well, yeah, Zoran Mamdani. Maybe I've said it wrong.
Zoran Mamdani.
Mamdani
Mm-hmm.
is one of them. The Louvre. You know the Louvre.
Where's that?
It's in France.
That's where that raccoon was found, wasn't it?
It was
Which
where the
we tried to
raccoon
find
was
on
found.
GeoGuessr one time, and you just said you've never been to France.
Well,
When we've all been together.
that's clearly a picture of Egypt.
That
It's
is
a-
Egypt.
it's a
That's a glass pyramid.
It is
It's a glass pyramid.
That's a landing spot for a spaceship.
Wasn't that the one that was robbed recently?
It was, yes.
Maybe that's why people are mispronouncing it. 'Cause
The zip line.
it was the
Wasn't
jewel
I
heist.
don't think they used a zip line, no.
Probably used zip ties.
They were on some sort of
They were on a
monorail?
a ladder. They used a ladder on the back of a truck. I don't think there was
Nothing
a
to do with
monorail.
zip line.
No zip lines were used, and monorails certainly not. I mean, they'd have to build one Up-
insane.
up to the window.
Imagine if that was their long-term
Yeah.
plan. They
What are you
became
guys-
civil engineers,
what are you
got
guys doing?
approval for a monorail
Yeah.
to steal something from the Louvre.
The active ingredient in Tylenol, which you may be able to pronounce, there is acetaminophen.
It's that's the American word for paracetamol.
Acetaminophen. Try and say that word.
Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen.
It's ibuprofen,
I
right?
think it's a bit of a cheap shot to try and
That is.
tell people that they
medical
can't
shit.
pronounce medical terms for medicines and stuff because they're all over the place.
Those are hard.
And
That's
they're all-
like extra levels of danger. Yeah.
If you're reading it for the first time-
Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen.
Aceto.
Acetaminophen.
I mean,
Acetaminophen.
paracetamol is easier, I think.
Is what it says on here. Acetaminophen.
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 What's the next one?
That was bullshit.
Let's see.
You're seeking a mentor what?
Pronounce Alec Murdoch.
Acetamin.
So it's a series on Hulu about a guy called Alex Murdoch, but it says
Murdoch.
Alec Murdoch.
Murdo.
Murdar. I can see people getting it
Murdar.
wrong, I suppose. I think this is for and Munjaro as well, which is Maun or Monjaro. That's the very similar drug to
Monjaro.
It's one of the GLP-5 inhibitor things.
Yeah,
it's,
GLP-1, isn't it?
main brand
GLP-1
everyone knows.
inhibitor, so yeah. The main one is
Monjaro,
Ozempic.
Azemi.
Zemi-pic.
Azemi, of course.
Let me get some of that Zemi in my tummy.
Are we still going to do that fast track course for a members video
What's that?
where we
that?
take
As much-
like 6 months worth of Zemi in a day and see if we can lose weight?
I don't think that's
In
how
a
that
day.
works. It's a. I think that would make you really nauseous.
Yeah. I think
So would a
taking,
Terry chocolate orange.
taking 6 months at
Obviously.
anything in one go would make you very nauseous.
Yeah.
Very little.
Yeah, let's front load the drugs we're taking.
Yeah.
There's
reckon
not many more on that one.
There's also not many Zemis left. There's
No,
a
it's
shortage.
all sold out, isn't it?
Is there a shortage?
Yes.
I
there's
thought
a
it was just that they were outpricing people on it.
No, apparently there's now a global shortage.
Oh, for blood.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yep.
I wanted my magical miracle drug.
It's going to get even worse now. India's getting cozying up with Russia. India produces like so many pharmaceuticals, and if we have to start fucking saying no,
Do you have any strong opinions on people losing weight using drugs?
strong opinions.
Just poke the bear.
No, I don't think so. I think that that's kind of the purpose of some of these things. I think that obesity is one of the greatest burdens on our NHS, and if we can reduce the amount of money we have to spend on that, so that we can help other people through an easily treatable
I think everyone
condition,
should have it.
then yeah.
Everyone should have access to it.
Yeah. Because the thing is, it also treats it in kind of a positive way in that it reduces appetite. So it doesn't just like allow you to eat as much as you humanly want
You
still
can also
and take it. It
save the wastage.
it reduces your
food
consumption.
wastage.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
Is that like getting a gastric band?
No, gastric band permanently reduces the size of your stomach.
Yeah, but that's a physical limitation,
This is
which
more
is
of
a
a-
similar thing. Right?
But it's much more invasive.
I guess
Yeah,
the chemical that's released that makes you feel hungry is reduced.
Yeah, so you just
So
don't feel the pangs.
A smaller meal fills that gap. And we know people who've had it, and they've said that like basically like
You just don't want to eat.
it's kind of like you have the injection, then you feel kind of nauseous, and then you just don't want to eat as much. And
I
so
don't
a
think
smaller
people.
meal
A lot of
ticks the
people.
box.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that it's like a lifelong. Then to maintain that, you
Yeah.
have to keep taking it.
Yeah.
But then that's
Yeah.
also the same with any
Same
sort
with
of.
the gym and just eating healthily
It's
in
just
general.
another
Like,
option.
you
Yeah.
just maintain these things.
It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I've done it now, and I'm off the course.
Yeah.
This has to be a long-term investment, which is expensive as well. It's like 200 quid.
I think it's worth saying though, saying about like the gym and stuff. I think one of the biggest problems that people seem to have when changing their lifestyles is the idea that it's all or nothing. Is the idea of like, I'm going to start going to the gym and I'm going to smash it for like 4 or 5 days a week, loads, and it's like you're bound to fail because keeping up such a rapid change is basically impossible.
Yeah.
You know, like and if you
Small
instead
gains.
if you instead go right, I'm going to go to the gym twice a week. And I'm just going to keep doing that as long as I can. It's much easier to sustain, and it will probably end up having a longer, more sustainable impact on your life. Like, yeah, it's easy to see where some people go wrong sometimes, and I think that like
I think it's because usually people get to that point where they're like, oh my God, I can't take the situation I'm in right now. I need a drastic change.
yeah
They get to that point first,
Yeah.
and then they try and do a radical shift in their
yeah
lifestyle habits that they
Yeah.
can't maintain
yeah
because they're already at a low point.
yeah.
But yeah, like,
Yeah. So I think it's important to understand that. I think that like all or nothing attitudes are pretty dumb, and I also think that all or nothing often stops people from doing anything in the first place because they're like, well, how am I going to do that? You know,
this
like,
is an insurmountable problem.
that's never going to happen, or like I can never do this. It's like you might be able to do it, just do it a little bit, and then just keep doing it a little bit. You know, and oh, look at that! Actually, you've opened the door wider and wider and wider. Is my personal feelings on it. But yeah,
It's coming to
Alright.
that time as well. It's
What?
always New Year's, isn't it? It's everyone's New Year's resolution, gonna just get fit.
yeah.
January gets crazy. Nobody
Probably
wants to
comes
go
off
to
the
gym,
back of
it's
like
filled up.
overconsumption over Christmas, where it's like, oh, I need to detox after that and like lose some
Yeah.
pounds, etc. And I think the start of a new year is like a psychological restart
Yeah.
of I'm going to do better this year than last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I do think that these drugs have been really good. I think, like, I don't know how everyone uses them, but at least for the people I've seen using them and the way that they've helped them
Seems very beneficial.
break.
Yeah.
What would you
break
think if I
difficult things.
decided to then like maybe, you know how in Always Sunny when
Mm-hmm.
Mac decides to just get really big and eat crazy,
Yeah.
and then like next season he's just lost it all.
Yeah.
If I did that,
Yeah.
but then just used like one of these miracle drugs to just undo it all.
I think you're
Well,
putting.
I'd be like, that's pretty dangerous. Like, that's not good for you. You
You're
know,
Christian
If I was doing
Bailing
it as
it.
part of like a just a YouTube
role. Or-
project,
Um,
just to be just. To,
I mean,
just
it's,
to do it.
ultimately, it's your body. Like,
Mm.
and if you say to me like, "No, I'm still doing this," I'm like, "All right, well, I've said my piece." You know, like,
Mm.
do you? I mean, you know
But if
that
you
I
saw
think
I
this
was
is-
drinking a bucket of ice cream right now, if I was like, well, in between each thing you were saying, I'm slurping
Yeah.
chocolate ice cream.
yeah.
Apparently, there's this.
I'd be like, I mean, this is crazy. I mean, I'd be watching it happen. I'd just be like, okay, man,
I get big, man.
you good?
I need to be huge.
I want to get huge. I want to get whale-like. You want to get Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, that is crazy when
That was
actors do
prosthetics.
go up and down
Yeah.
there.
Oh, it is.
It's
Yeah.
kind of mental. Like, Christian Bale and you mentioned the machinist, or you called it machinist.
Yeah, I
Which
did.
is quite cool. different way to say it. He mispronounced that one.
Yeah, I did.
Where he was like super skinny, but then he had to bulk up for Dark Knight
Yeah.
or
Batman.
Batman Begins rather.
yeah.
Where he got big and muscular.
I mean, they're kind of the outliers because they have massive support networks, or so we
Yeah.
thought. I mean,
Well,
if you look
Marvel
at some,
actors do.
yeah, but like
The guy from Silicon Valley, he got ripped.
he did. What's
I
his
think
name?
they just get like major training. I mean, not that's
been
an
watching-
easy path either. It's still
Yeah.
work. You still have to do it.
yeah.
But yeah, it's nice when you have the best of the best to.
Oh, and also when you're using steroids, you have to do it like 6 times less. You know, like you can get the same progress in like 6 months that you can get in like 4 years if you're taking steroids. Like it's pretty crazy.
But also, if you max out, you will then get 6 times the results, right?
Yeah.
If you work out just as hard.
Yeah. But the thing is, as well, is you end up swelling up all your other muscles, like your heart muscles. Like, it's a serious cost.
Inflammation is bad.
Yeah. Like, and their hearts will swell, and like it's generally bad. But then again, it's your own decision. It's your own Nanjani, yeah, Kamal or Kamal. You it's just, I guess it's your choice. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I knew I was never going to have children, and I didn't, my dad had a leaky heart valve, and there's a good chance that might be genetic.
Or he needs a plumber.
Yeah, he needed a very skilled plumber, yes, that cut him open and thankfully repatched it. But like, knowing if I knew I didn't have any underlying health conditions and I got to my late 40s, might give it a go. Steroids, yeah, because it must be really fucking cool to be really strong.
Mm-hmm. What would you lift first?
One of you guys, both of you guys.
One in each arm.
One in each arm.
There'll be an imbalance.
You can just hold us.
And I've got a big frame as well. Like, I think genetically speaking, I'm quite a skinny guy at heart. Like, my dad's quite tall and thin. And I think that in a way, my PT, when I used to have one, same as Trott's one, he used to say, like, you've got a good frame. Yeah, we can really build you into a big...
stack many muscles on this frame.
Yeah, we can make you a big guy.
Like Dave Bautista before he lost it.
Yeah, but that, to be honest, that's too
crazy big.
Like, I wouldn't want to be that big.
Insane.
Like, how do you get that big?
Yeah. I'd love to be in great shape. I think everyone probably would like the idea of that. But the work it takes to get there is fucking crazy.
Nice to, at least at one stage in my life, be completely ripped, but it's just a lot of dedication.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It is. Unless you're using a cheat code.
Yeah, I didn't roid
get mech suit.
Back in 2016, 2017 was probably the most I've ever worked out in my life.
Yeah,
and that was a lot of work.
Yeah.
And what did you get for it? At the end of it, you got loads of nice photos of you dressed as a big baby.
Yeah, that's ultimately what happened.
And a music video where your big dick is swinging around as you're pouring red wine all over yourself in my bathtub.
That was before I got really...
Yeah, that was even before.
I think it was during
that was still pretty good. I think you were still in a pretty good shape.
During your process.
And then we did the calendar photo shoot, was it? Was that the one
I was a baby,
He was dressed as a giant baby.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But I'm a skinny.
But equally, if I was really overweight, I would definitely try
GLP.
Ozempic. Yeah, definitely.
Well, you got to watch out for Ozempic face.
It's gotten to a point where it's
yeah.
just like
Hold on, two things. He's talking about Ozempic face. You're talking about cost.
You heard of
I don't think £200 a month is too expensive to lose weight.
It's kind of like
£200 a month.
the cost of a...
PTs cost more.
Yeah. They cost £60 like an hour,
yeah.
at least in Bristol rates.
I think you could charge £1,000 a month for it and people would still take it.
Don't say that out loud.
I know.
Don't tell the farmer.
I feel like they're just going to keep doing that. To keep pumping the price.
It's cheap to produce, which is good. That's the thing. It's cheap enough to produce that I think...
Well, yeah, but they've raised the price because they saw it was popular.
Yeah, but then another competitor will come in. And
they've
they'll
been dreaming of these drugs for like the last 50 years, haven't they?
Yeah.
So now it's
and I'm surprised they're as cheap as they are.
Yeah.
Anyway, Trott, you were going to say about Ozempic face.
Yeah, and it's not just limited to the brand Ozempic. It's all GLP-1 drugs.
What happens to the face?
But a rapid loss in fat in the face cause a hollow look to your face, which changes to your lips, cheeks, and chin. They thin out. You get more wrinkles on your face, sunken eyes, sagging jowls.
Yeah.
So you get filler.
So like your skin,
there you go,
much like with rapid weight gain, you can get stretch marks. With rapid weight loss, you can get sagging and
yeah.
But
also,
you see that with like those weight loss journeys of people who just lose drastic amounts of weight and they were already massive.
But to get trimmed,
and they have to literally get surgery to remove excess skin and stuff.
But
they're on the right path to not dying early.
To be fair, that's a really good point. The £200 a month thing, the money, you are saving money on food.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Also, but okay, so there is a big caveat to this.
What's that? Oh no! Okay. But I want it to be a wonder drug.
Big caveat. So because you are eating less, so for example, a lady in her 60s or 70s, especially
a cougar.
Right. Newsflash: women are like chickens.
What the?
Women are like chickens.
In what respect?
Women are like lizards.
Women.
Cold-blooded.
So basically, calcium from a woman's body is depleted over time through making eggs. Okay, right? Stick with me here. So there is
hard-shelled eggs,
real big white ones, blue ones. But no, seriously. So this happens in chickens. This happens in lizards. They take, more specifically in chickens, they take calcium from their own bodies, their own bones, to create eggs.
Yes.
Right, and the same things can happen to women throughout their life. So as they get older, this is why osteoporosis is more common in women. Their skeletons can deplete in minerals, can become weaker.
To create the ovaries.
Not to create the ovaries. I think it's to do with creating eggs as well, but it does
Probably
happen
womb
regardless.
And womb lining.
And basically, what happens is when you take Ozempic, because you're eating less, you're taking in less macronutrients.
Right.
And so it's actually risky in that if you lose weight as anyone, but as an older woman as well, you are also perhaps accelerating or increasing your chances of developing osteoporosis and other such things because you are at a deficit of all the macronutrients and micronutrients that come with eating as much as you previously did. So you lose weight, but you also lose things like bone density, muscle mass, and muscle mass as well reduces. It gives less support for your body and therefore can increase pain. So there's all sorts of different downsides there in taking it, because unless you're like a young person, 20s, 30s, 40s, even in your 40s, you're probably starting to approach an age where it's an issue. There are things to consider.
Do you not just use supplements to top you up?
No, because the bioavailability of supplements is pretty low. So the idea, supplements in general, a huge amount of doctors, if you talk to GPs and things like that, there are very few supplements they'd actually recommend because your ability for your body to metabolize them and turn them into usable things in your body is incredibly low. The best way to do it is through food because your body's much better at digesting them. But supplements themselves, bioavailability is a key term. Is the amount of, you could take a 10,000% supplement of something and you'll only absorb 3% of it because of the bioavailability.
Or drinking the blood of the young.
Maybe. I mean, the plasma stuff seems to work. To
clean out
young plasma.
It cleans out plastics as well, microplastics.
Does it?
I think so.
Wow.
What that guy was doing, where he was replacing his blood. Well, he took out the plasma of his blood.
The plasma of his blood, yes.
Did he remove it all?
Yeah, it was like a huge sack of it.
Oh my god.
And your body replenishes that, but also if you plant someone else's healthy plasma back in, that helps, allegedly. Which apparently, there's scientific evidence to suggest it really does.
Can you do that on the cheap?
No, definitely not.
Damn it.
I'm glad we did get into crackpot medicine though on our YouTube, on our podcast.
Good. Well, we sometimes do anyway. Well, if it's
always do.
Not AI or something. I found this article here saying Oregon sportswear giant pledges to give the company to anyone who can prove the Earth is flat. It's pretty bold claim.
What?
I guess no one can actually prove that though, right?
No, because it's not true.
What, the Earth isn't flat?
Fuck, are they going to take us off the Wikipedia page? It's one of our biggest achievements to get onto the notable flat earthers Wikipedia page.
I don't know. Are we still on it?
Well, flat
Was
truthers.
A flat Earth page, wiki page.
I've graduated from flat Earth. I'm onto aliens nowadays.
Do you think what's the benefit of it being a flat Earth? Do you think if put yourself in the mind of a flat earther for a second?
It's just about being in the right, isn't it? It's just about the one that.
What do you think
is
what's a good thing about being a flat earther?
There's something in human beings that wants to be right. There's something in human beings that wants to see the thing that nobody else sees. This is why conspiracy theories are so true. I'd love to understand it. It's clearly deeply built into us. It's the idea that you have worked it out. It happens to men in their 60s constantly, where they for some reason become neurotic and have all these bonkers fucking mindsets because they're like, everybody else is fucking stupid, I've worked it out, and I think
so it's like another teenager phase, really,
where
you know everything.
And I think just flat earthing is just a manifestation of that. It's just it's like alternative medicine. It's like anti-vaxxing, right? It's like, I guess it's everybody else is doing it, I'm going to take this other position and become empowered through taking that other position.
And it's probably a manifestation of the, I only believe what I see for myself.
Yeah.
Taken to the extreme.
Yeah.
Whereas I haven't been to space.
Yeah.
And all I'm seeing is evidence given to me by others. Mm-hmm. Therefore, I downplay that.
It's a rebellion against power. Which
it's a lot of variables, isn't it?
In some ways, that's a survival mechanism. Especially in the modern world where we really cannot believe our eyes most of the time anymore. So, it's going to become.
Especially Nano Banana 2.
Oh my goodness!
Fucking wild.
Anything. So I think it's just going to happen, isn't it?
What have you seen on Nano Banana 2?
Well, you can create anything on there, and it would be indistinguishable from reality at this point. You can make photos of you with various celebrities. Or celebrities kissing other celebrities, or doing.
I can tell people that I've really met them.
There's literally I've seen some on Reddit where there's this guy that's like, take this image of me, and then I want you to put me behind the scenes with Arnold Schwarzenegger on the set of Terminator, just like this. where he's like putting on his makeup and stuff, and it just looks
so you can basically
uncannily real.
Be Jay Cartwright from In-Betweeners and show photo evidence. Go,
Yeah.
me used to just work out at the gym.
You can
just
do
type
it
in.
now. Yeah.
Now you got those people who just talk shit can actually just show you an AI photo.
The annoying thing is like
Doing
when it
something
actually happens,
ridiculous.
people are not going to believe it.
Yeah.
Because there's so much.
But then
this
who
is it.
cares?
But this is the,
Doesn't matter.
This is the thing with that technology. Because I saw an account where there's a guy who's trying to teaching people how to debunk these photos, and he said it's getting harder and harder. And obviously, this nano banana was mentioned. He said it's getting more difficult, and he didn't think that it would include world leaders and stuff, but it does.
Yeah.
And the issue with that is obviously if something becomes a controversy in a bigger frame. Obviously now we don't really know what to believe if it's 1-to-1 with reality.
Well, even
But if there was a
people are
picture
shown-
of a world leader doing something heinous,
Yeah.
how do we know if it's real or not?
Well, that's the
And
thing.
they're trying to make you be confused because it's
Yeah,
easier for
it
them to
is.
get away with doing other
Yeah.
stuff, and it goes, well,
You can be controlled.
AI.
Yeah.
when you can shrug something off and say that's AI,
Can
we're
I?
fucked.
Whilst I fully accept and acknowledge the risks and dangers and the vast concerns that everybody has with this thing, and I fully think that they are going to become massive problems, if anything positive can come out of this, I hope it'll be the death of people taking photos of things to show other people on social media to make themselves feel good, right? So, and I don't mean that like as in it's got to the point now where everyone feels like they won't get the full enjoyment of something unless everybody else knows they did it, right?
Yeah.
So like
I feel like that must
beyond
be dying off now. I don't see that much. I mean,
You
it depends on I don't use Facebook, but like I don't see that much on Instagram of people doing that shit anymore.
Okay.
Not as much. It's more just obviously family stuff.
Yeah,
like,
which is fine.
Stuff that's unique to them, I suppose.
Yeah,
rather
that's
than
just
here's
like-
a cake I ate today. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, cool cake.
And the thing about the family stuff as well is it'll be immune to this sort of thing, because if you said like, hey, like mum and dad, like I'm here, and they'll be like, oh cool, yeah, you're here because I
Yeah.
trust you, like I know
Yeah.
where that source has come
And
from.
there's value to me knowing that you're doing these
Yeah.
experiences.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like for the last decade, we've had a really insidious problem where people feel that they have to share themselves having a good life, and what that's done is turned enjoyment of things, I think, is slightly turned down the volume of that, unless other people know you're having a good life, like it's, and that's really sad. And I'm not putting it on the individual, I'm putting it on the platforms, and I'm putting it on the way that platforms have affected our interactability with each other. But like it's just very much like, oh my god, I better do this. Like I was on holiday a few months ago, and there was a person on like a little like tour boat with me who just had their phone up the entire time on a selfie mode, just going like, and I'm just like,
Who's seeing that?
spent like half an hour doing this when you should just put the phone down and look out the fucking
Have
beach
the
or something.
experience,
Yeah. Just look, like just take
It's
it in.
almost like they value more about people knowing that they did it than the
than
experience
doing
itself.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's
been
just
like
a
that
bit.
I think it's been like that since
Yeah.
social media ever came
Well,
out.
it's what I'm saying, the last
yeah,
few decades. But I think what hopefully, if there's anything positive comes out of the fact that people will be able to create themselves in any image with ease, it'll reduce that need, because they'll just go, oh, they'll probably just think it's AI anyway.
I think people will still get out
At
their
least I
iPads
know
at
it's real.
concerts though, and that's really annoying.
Not an iPad.
Yeah.
That's so bad, isn't it? An iPad
is.
is too much.
Or even just like filming the whole concert. I just don't get it at all.
Well, maybe taking a photo of you, like I can see when people take photos of themselves and like in front of the thing, and
Or
they're
like the
"Fuck,
light
I had a great
shows.
time tonight, and
Like a light show that
with
looks
your
cool.
friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, filming a gig which is most likely being filmed professionally as well,
Yeah.
up close, HD, full HD, 4K or whatever.
Yeah.
You're never going to get better than that. But I think it's part of the experience, and I think they're trying to find ways to make that work for the gig, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, good for the gig, not
It's
good
just
for
like,
a
put your
phone.
torches on and make it like look.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like, yeah.
Well, a lot of musicians go, please, guys,
just
just
excitable.
don't take your phones out. Like enjoy it. Like I think that's enough. Also, like I feel like if a person gets their phone out and takes like a 5-second clip of a cool light show
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something,
yeah, that's
fine.
fine. Not
It's when
like
people
the
try and
whole
record
concert.
like a whole song. I'm just
Doing
like,
the whole
what are
set
you
list.
doing?
I'm
I
live
love
streaming
this
the whole
song.
set.
Yeah.
This is my favorite one.
If some people will live stream the whole set, and it's just from all the way at the back.
Well, some people are trying to get
Yeah.
views off
Can't
of
see
it.
fuck
Yeah, some people are
It's just like-
misguided.
Yeah, I think people do it when Oasis were gigging recently.
Well, again, they know that that's probably going to get views on
Yeah.
YouTube or
It's
whatever.
like, yeah, well, I watched a really grainy version on TikTok. Really cool. But yeah, I don't. I mean, maybe
Champagne supernova.
maybe that
Great.
that kind of form of AI will remove that. But I was more worried about, like I say, the bigger picture of kind of, I suppose, something looking like a
Faking
convincing
shit.
picture of a world leader
Mhm.
pushing a nuke button or something.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh
can't.
fuck!
I can see it benefiting us when we go to a convention again. We can finally just not interact with anyone and just offer a booth where they can take a photo themselves and we'll put in it.
Yeah, we give you full AI imaging rights.
Yeah.
Buy our AI imaging right package. Yeah. We'll do anything. This one's got
anything
a nude
in the photo.
option.
Yeah.
This one, you can have all three of us fucking each other, but it costs more.
And when we're in our 60s, we're still at this age.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh yeah, so
we've got the perfect
we're so
prompt.
tragic why I'm to Trott. If you're in that booth, he'll be there.
I'll be there.
Getting railed.
Even though poor guy just took it too far.
Top or bottom? You decide which package.
Right, well, we should probably curb it there before
We
we
should.
get too far into the AI talk, because we
hit
delve into it.
3/4 of an hour of solid
it's
hat
almost
chatting
the end
here.
of the bloody year. Let's stop
It
with
is.
the AI nonsense.
It is.
Will
so,
that bubble burst or not? Let's not.
well, let's end on a high. You managed to make it through an entire Hat Chat podcast. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you have a happy festive season.
Yeah.
Well,
Happy holidays to you all.
And if you are interested in
is
the
this the last one?
AI
Sorry.
Triple Fuckfest, go to patreon.com/hatfilms, where the package isn't available yet, but as soon as it is, we'll put it up.
You'll be in the top of the queue.
Full imaging rights.
Full
You can
imaging
do
rights.
anything with
Do
us.
anything to our body.
And it's back when Trott was in ripped baby mode.
Yeah. Peak.
So-
Our peak versions of us
Yeah.
at your disposal.
Yeah. What do you mean, like peak version? I haven't got there yet.
We can put peak versions of
That's the
ourselves.
best thing about AI is it can make you in your
Make me
peak
my
version.
peak.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll reach my peak. Wally's peaks. Remember that?
We can give ourselves like really crazy beards too.
Yeah.
Oh, we could, couldn't we?
Yeah.
What kind of beard would you have?
Kind of like one of those beards with like a really like curly mustache that's
Huge,
like
like-
tweened, so
yeah.
it's like goes around here,
Yeah.
and then the beard will be in 3 plaited segments
Ah.
tied at the bottom.
Nice.
I was thinking like a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was thinking, I
Beard,
think,
yeah.
as well. Yeah, but with a
It's
weird
something I
mustache
could never
addition.
ever achieve in my lifetime.
No. Yeah. I mean, I tried, and the biggest mine ever got was just the most disgusting puby ginger
just look a
mess
bit
that my sister
rough.
begged me to get rid of.
Please get rid of it.
She was
How
like,
long would you wait? How long
What?
have you grown your beard to before?
I was in COVID.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah,
I had like
Oh,
a
yeah, you
proper
had, like, a
long
nest, a bee's
ginger
nest.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looked fucking bad in reflection.
I think there's some videos with it in.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
Even, and I tried to oil it. It's just the type of my hair is just not
goes
good beard
out
hair.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can use that in our AI package coming. It's not real.
Yeah, it's not
Just to make that clear. You can also use your Patreon to sign up on our Discord. Discord is obviously free, but if you connect your Patreon, YouTube, and or Twitch account, you get access to all the members' videos that YouTube gets.
Yeah.
So that's another benefit as well. And also, if you do have a fingle, please send it over to hatchat@hat-films.com. Or if you have some funny news, really related to you or your local area that may not hit the big Daily Mails and
the broadsheets.
the broadsheets that we could talk about and discuss, because that's a funny topic. Let us know at that email as well. But have a great rest of your year,
So
everybody.
this is you signing. Are we signing off fully? I thought we might be able to sneak some more in. before
Maybe.
the-
I mean,
Trott
there's
this
a
may be
good
Trott's
chance.
last one.
It's a good chance.
Last year.
I'm going to be a dad in the next
This is
4 or 5
due
days.
dates in 5 days.
Yeah, so if I'm not in the next Hat Chat, I hope it's a really good one without me.
We'll make a phone call to Ravs. See if he's free.
Yeah.
Get some of that Scottish viewership in.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby, them
He's
Scots.
got some tasty little spicy comments.
I
to
bet
make.
he does.
Oh,
Bet he does. We'll look forward to that. And see you all next time.
Indeed.
Bye.
Goodbye.